new war, how many new world players there are, because this is now is estimated and not the true numbers, because I think they just stopped. So look at those Meta Glass players, and I mean not just because of them, but they helped a lot, because they just, those Meta Glass players, they killed, I can say 100%, the chance for any noob or ordinary players to join war. And companies. Now, my other topic is start war game and what's behind it now. War Mafia and gold sellers. Now, I used to play war. Now I think, how should I start? I see many streamers around. Micro, Liquid, they say it's because they play already war and they're not hiding themselves. Liquid even, he said, because they have 2 characters or who knows how many more. Micro, he says as well, because he have multiple characters. I don't know how many, maybe 1 or 2, doesn't matter. I'm not pointing on them. They already, those people who was already talking about it. And many other players, they not even talk about what's going on in the war. Like 1 year ago, I joined to the company, and they says, look, Altar, if you want to play, we don't like your shitty paladin stuff. Okay, I get it. This is my stuff. I like it. Doesn't matter. Because they nerf or healing and blah blah blah. Okay, I understand. We need you as a full tank. Okay, fine. But you need to have 1 more character. Okay, fine. I'm making it. That's fine. It's 2 weeks, and I go, yeah, but and after, I'm not sure, in a year before, they have a restriction because per account you couldn't join some wars. If I'm right, yeah, by account. So they asked, you don't have to, but it was, how you call, a mandatory for those companies. If you would like to participate the war, you have to have a second account, and the second account, 2 more characters. So technically, 1 year ago, I used to have 4 characters to participate daily at least 2 wars. Now that happened when I get lucky to have almost millions of gold. Not just me, somebody have 20 millions of gold or whatever for different companies. And it was real behind that War Mafia. And not that much streamers was talking about. Now I have no interest to do war because I get sick of it. Just because I knew what is a real true about this war things. Because now, if any company want to do a war, they have at least 2 or 3 characters. Yeah, that's why people now deleting the 3rd characters. Make sure they can go in there. And because they have different account, most of them, it was easy they gonna dominate all, because console players, they're not gonna borrow to buy 2 times a game. What? I'm stupid. Why should buy? Is not enough 1? They happy if they can play 1 or 2 hours. Yeah, so that's why I say, because it will be a big gap between console players and PC players. I'm not gonna lie to you. I bought 1.5 years, or maybe before I went to the war companies, I bought gold with money from a website. You know what I'm talking. I'm not promoting. I'm telling what I did myself, and not I telling you what I heard. I telling what I bought gold. It's a funny thing. When I was joined with a second account, and we made wars, the war people get paid. We got paid 50, 60, 100k, depends how much war you join, and you make a really nice gold, almost 50k or not more. People who was a bit more important, like I wasn't that much, because I'm a person who played almost heavy maybe medium most of the time. So they was tank. I was lucky because one of the friend he joined that war and he helped me. Other way it was so hard to get a tank position because technically you didn't need that much skill, and I was there. I'm telling you, I wasn't that skilled. I didn't, because I don't know how to describe. I wasn't even interested to having that jumpy monkey yoga pants skill guy, and wasn't no interest. I like heavy sword and shield, like boomers like do. I know I'm over close to the 50 and year old, 50-year-old, and I don't like this jumping around skill. So what I try to say about the gold sellers. Interesting, it was a very funny name. It was level 30 character who was a typical very I don't want to tell now, but it was a typical name, character name. It was like kind of like I don't know, it was a few letters. It was remind me, so I'm sorry. So that's why I know as a fact. I think it's called Space Pants. I'm not sure how it's called. It was funny. It was kind of this funny name for that level 35 character, level 35 character. And this guy, he was. It was in that website. I was using the same person. I mean, same gold selling thing. And that guy who was sold me the gold, I said that. And that guy, a year after, when I was joined to the war for my second account, one of the Friday, I don't know, he said, oh right, okay, let's guy, we meet in Everfall, and I'm gonna trade you a guy. And same Space Pants guy invited us, the rest of the raid, 50 people who just joined in the war, and he just traded us 75k gold. It's the same person who gave me later the gold for the war, who I bought from them for money, the gold. Now I don't do that, as you can see. Now I don't bother about spending money to be, because I have no interest to be above anybody in this game, because I don't care that much this game anymore to be that how you call in advance or trying to get, because I don't want to spend. And I still have some good golds in my old account, so technically I no point to use them. But I would like to say, and a fresh start servers, if there are any sweaty hard console players, they jump in the same mistake like I did, and those War Mafia gold sellers, this is rude if I calling them, but this is true, they feel, because if they found customers, they're gonna starting again same circle. Now if people don't buy gold because the game is in that state, whatever it is, if though no customers who would like to gold, they no point to have that War Mafia. Once if the game is starting to be better, people gonna need it gold, and they're gonna try to buy gold, and War Mafia comes again alive. But thanks to AGS, that was implemented, because now you can do almost how you call, almost 1,000, 2,000 gold. You see? Oh, I didn't want to open this one. So you can make good gold now just by farming. So that was implemented after a year or 2 years ago. So yeah, AGS is trying to fix some of them, this gold seller thing, but that was the truth. And that's why I'm telling my point about the first one. If that new players, or just new console players or new PC players, they're gonna jump in the same mistake like I did, the War Mafia in same fresh servers they're gonna take a life, take how you can take a birth, or they're gonna start to live, like parasites in any good healthy body, because they like healthy body. These are parasites as well. So yeah. Yeah, that's why I said maybe not everybody gonna likes my video, if somebody even gonna see it. I don't know. I have to see if it still will be watchable later. I hope so.